Hey there, everyone. Renee Funk here with the Funk Collection, brokered by eXp Realty, coming to you today with LinkedIn tips. All right, so I'm a huge fan of LinkedIn. I've only more recently started using the platform with intention. I've been on LinkedIn with intention for about 18 months. I'm going to be sharing in a series of videos my best practices and tips that I've learned in those 18 months. Today, day one, we're going to go over two basic first steps for your LinkedIn profile to make sure you are engaging more and connecting with others on the platform. So let's take a look. First things first, we must have a fully filled out intro. When you come to LinkedIn, you want to make sure that you go right to your intro. There's an edit button. These areas are going to be the number one most important areas that you have filled out to completion. So let's start off. We want to make sure that we have an updated cover image as well as an updated headshot. It is typically recommended that your headshot you use is consistent across all platforms to make you easily identified. So make sure you're using a headshot that's up to date, especially you, my fellow realtors, and present across many social media platforms. Next up, obviously, we're going to have our first and last name. More recently, LinkedIn added a name pronunciation field. And what that is, it's an audio capture of how you pronounce your name. If your name's Bob Smith, you say, I don't have to fill that out, but wait, here's a fun way. Fill it out. Maybe you don't have to pronunciate your name. Perhaps you have fun with it. Mine says your favorite realtor. Visit my LinkedIn profile and you'll hear my voice enunciation of how I say my name, and that is your favorite realtor. You can have fun with it, but fill it out. It's a nice little added feature that LinkedIn recently included. Okay, your LinkedIn headline. This is super important as this is the top level, most important bullet point headline information that you would like to share with your fellow LinkedIn members about yourself and your background. For example, on mine, I have co-founder of the Funk Collection. That's our real estate team. Speaker, Orlando Realtor, eXp Realty Icon Agent, proud sponsor of the Orlando Magic, and Inman Ambassador. I recently added my cell phone number for direct text so people know on that top line, here's my direct cell phone number. I choose to never be a secret agent and never ever have any of my customers, sphere of influence, friends, family, fellow realtor, colleagues ever wonder, where's Renee Funk's cell phone? It's everywhere. Continuing down on edit intro, current position. You want to obviously fill that out with the current position that you are in. For me, it's co-founder at the Funk Collection, brokered by eXp Realty. Continue to go down. Feel free to add any education you would like to include here in this field, as well as your region, postal code, the locations within the area, and your industry. One last spot that you want to put focus in your intro edit is the profile URL, website's phone, address, email, birthday. So let's take a look. If we click here, you're going to see that I've already customized my profile URL. When you click on this, LinkedIn will give you an option to change from the auto-generated URL to a customized, which should be reflective of your name. I've already updated mine. You can include your business website. Mine is realtyinorlando.com. You can include additional website URLs you'd like to drive traffic to. A couple great ideas that I've recently updated in my LinkedIn contact info is I've linked out to playlists in YouTube that are important to me. For example, a playlist on my YouTube channel that highlights some of the philanthropy focus that myself and our team have. Additionally, I included a playlist to a behind the scenes when I had the opportunity to go to the closing bell ceremony at NASDAQ. You can have fun with these links. You can include links to playlists. You can also include links to any other website that you feel it's important your fellow LinkedIn connections know about you and your business. The obvious: phone number, address, email, and would you like to have your date of birth in there? I don't mind. It's just the month and the day, and you can choose if the birthday is visible to your connections or not. Go ahead and click apply. One other area we're going to cover today, we're going to scroll down, and this is one of my favorite areas, and that's skills and endorsements. Why is it important to have skills and endorsements filled out on your LinkedIn profile? Number one, because you want others who have come in contact with you in your business to give you an endorsement on any particular skills that you've shined in. One of the biggest mistakes I see others make on LinkedIn is not having maxed out all of the skills and endorsements that LinkedIn will allow. For example, if you click on add a new skill, you can continue to add new skills that you feel are important in your business place and in your job or role, up to 50. LinkedIn will allow a maximum of 50. And if you see mine right here, it says I've reached the limit of 50 skills. Each of those skills are skills I've chosen that are relevant to me and my role as a realtor, team leader, and leader within the real estate industry. I'm going to guess that most who've either been on the platform or perhaps, of course, when you first join, you're going to have next to no skills that have been added. Go ahead and add the maximum amount of skills that you would like others to identify as an area that they will endorse you for. So you'll see as an example, I have sellers. I work with sellers. I'm a listing agent in the real estate industry in Orlando. I have a general skill set, which is real estate. Yes. And then I have more recently, I've added over about the last year, the roles that I have as a speaker when I speak at Inman and other conferences around the US. I've more recently added that as a skill set to continue to develop that skill set. And when and if others feel they would like to endorse me, it gives them an opportunity to do so. Don't be hesitant to add a skill set that you're still growing into. Set it as a goal. I'm still learning how to be the best speaker one could be, and I feel that I'm a student in that area. That said, I am putting speaker on my LinkedIn profile. So as I continue to grow and evolve within a speaker role, I'm going to hope that others who find interest or find value in one of my speaking roles that I've done, perhaps they will choose to go ahead and give me an endorsement. So you'll see I have scripting, social media marketing, sales, residential homes, so on and so forth. All of these skills, 50 to be exact, I've chosen to put on my LinkedIn profile so that others, if they so choose, can go ahead and give me an endorsement for those skills. One other area I would like to touch on regarding skills. We as LinkedIn members can order the skills that we hope the viewer would like to see first. So for example, I can choose to move these skills and reorder them how they are most important for me to see on the profile. I can also choose to pin or unpin any skills that I might want to have at the very top for the first 3. So for example, I can say sellers, real estate, public speaking, or I can go back to the previous setting, which was speaker. And I can have it so that anyone who visits my profile will see the top 3 skills as the lead-in: sellers, real estate, speaker. And then when they click into see more, they'll see the following in total 50 skills that I feel most connect with my role in my professional business. Once you hit save, you're good to go. And you'll see over time, you begin to earn more endorsements. For example, for real estate, I have 33. Sellers, I have 26. Speaker, I more recently moved into my top 3. So I just recently pinned that because it's been a role that I've been continuing to develop. And as I said, I still feel I'm a student in that role to a certain degree. So you can adjust these whenever you like, including even as LinkedIn, online lead generating. You see all of the opportunities. There are tons and tons of skills. There's a lot for us to cover as it relates to having an optimized LinkedIn profile. There's more videos that I will be highlighting here. So come on back for more. Drop a comment in below if you have questions on how you can optimize your LinkedIn profile. And please be sure to reach out to me on LinkedIn, as I would love to connect and keep the conversation going. Thanks for following along. Renee Funk with the Funk Collection, brokered by eXp Realty.